Once upon a time, Glorilla was broke living in Memphis before the fame. And before she got the money, she looked like this.
Here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well, I don't care. Like I'm going to do you.
But today, Glorilla looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram.
The thing about these women, man, they always be looking different. See how she look right here?
Like this.
She don't look like that. Them look like two completely different people, bro.
Now she got an NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram, and all
Brandon Ingram is clapping them?
Is, well,
that nigga still in the league?
But now people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different? It all started when Glorilla.
This is what I'm saying. She looks so, like, completely different here. And women I know change up they look all the time, bro. But some of y'all, bro, really be looking way different, bro.
Had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months ago. And particular rhinoplasty.
What?
It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery. A few months ago. And
y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so big, it is, y'all, it's like this.
No.
Woo! I mean, damn, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, y'all talking about this, her nose in this picture? She look good in that picture.
But hold on. Again, some people think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! Nah, she looks weird right here. For sure. What's going on? What's up with this? She got makeup on, bro? One thing I hate is makeup, bro. Makeup, lipstick, and eyelashes. Eyelashes look goofy as fuck.
You haven't been paying attention. This picture.
So if they smaller, they look a little bit better. But I like y'all the way. You know what I'm saying? Naked face. You know what I'm saying?
Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It looks like two completely different people. This just goes to show you.
She look like a junkie, bro.
That you were never chopped. You were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now,
I mean, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? If her teeth was done, if she had a better fit and wig on, she would look a lot better here. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
but she definitely has one of them faces that's like
with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now I want to deal with this unrecognizable part because Glorilla has, in my honest opinion, a majority female audience. I would assume a black female.
No way she's really looking like that now, bro. That's just got to be for one little event and picture, bro. And the makeup she put on that day. Because ain't no way she went from this to that and she stuck like that.
Female audience. And of course she
way.
was already lighter skinned. And now she has, you know, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for? I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. You know, she has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, you know, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. And that's for right now, while she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen somebody have such an experience.
I mean, even her neck is light. What the fuck is she got going on, man?
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, and they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica A. Fox didn't get
look at them lips, man.
a rhinoplasty surgery, to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A.
I swear women do too much, bro. Niggas don't like none of that shit, bro. Niggas just want the pussy, bro. And so a lot of niggas is just simps, bro. They don't give a fuck what your face and your Botox and all that shit. They don't give a fuck. They just happy you giving them some pussy. Nigga like me, I ain't fucking with it, bro.
A Botox injection, and then we also saw
y'all do too much, bro. Like, straight up, bro.
the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful. But then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but pause. Who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her appearance.
AI.
Damn.
And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica A. Fox.
Well, what going on? What going on, Vivica? What is this? They say you looking like Tyler Perry a little bit.
Now, this is what I want to talk about, because obviously Glorilla has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in the industry or black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless or if you're light skinned or dark skinned, you must.
Bro, no, this is only what them celebrity niggas be doing, bro. Regular people don't be, I ain't gonna say that. Regular females do, average females do be going and do that shit, which is fucking diabolical. God damn it, now that I think about it. But the average, even the average person though, that's not the average person though. The average person ain't doing none of that shit, bro. And it ain't got nothing to do with money neither. This is that celebrity weird shit. I don't know what it is. BBL, they all got BBLs. Like, why the fuck do you have to get a BBL, bro?
Regardless or if you're light skinned or dark skinned,
why do you have to get fake titties? Why do you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Must undergo
niggas like you the way you are. Swear, I do. All that shit y'all do make you look worse. You let me tell it. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how many girls you won't get if you tell them that? Say, babe, I don't like that. I don't think you look good like that. I like you this way. They not gonna like that. I don't think that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Facial features. We have seen
the whole relationship.
A bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion. We've seen it with Nicki Minaj. We've seen it with Cardi B. And now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first, it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black.
Man, they all light skinned. You said Glorilla, Cardi B, fucking, she ain't necessarily light skinned, but she ain't dark skinned. And Nicki Minaj, like, come on.
We've seen it with Nicki Minaj.
They all light
Cardi B. And now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first, it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happens
Optimus Primes
with non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling women, that if you want to be accepted.
No, we're not. That's what they're doing, bruh. No, listen to men. Listen to men don't even, I ain't gonna lie, niggas do not tell women how crazy they be looking with this makeup and shit, bro. With the shit that they be doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem is.
What you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this
and so these females, they have a misconception of what men actually like. and really all it is insecurity, and they're in competition with other females. That's all it really comes down to. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do it. They're in competition with other females. It's not even necessarily about a man sometimes. You know?
Severe price, because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, it's the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony, other people.
Cause you let me tell it, I'm running far away from a bit that got fake lips and all type of shit, bro. No cap.
Your face almost seems, or it could become, like disfigured, you know?
Oh God, and then these rap niggas, bro, I be hearing so many songs. Oh, I pay to get the bitch titties done, pay to get her ass done, bro. Like, why you want a fake bitch like that though? Like, I just don't get it. Give the bitch $5,000 just because, nigga. Give your mama $5,000 just because, nigga. That's cap, nigga. That's not even sustainable, nigga. Keep giving that bitch $5,000 just because, nigga, and the bitch don't even work. And meanwhile, you already pay for everything. Bitch, what the bitch need $4,000 for, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It is a problem right now within the culture that is telling women this shit. You let me tell it, all that shit is terrible. Even the eyelashes. Not gonna lie. Even the eyelashes. Even some of y'all edges are diabolical. And I ain't even just trying to come for women right now. But some of y'all gotta really realize though, like, you know what I'm saying? Humble yourself, cause you're not that, sis.
But you know what the worst part of that is, gentlemen? Black men get blamed for their choices. Now, again, I want to talk about the changes that women do, especially cosmetically, but that can be correlated to black women's hair.
Why do black men always...
White women definitely do stuff to their body as well. They're the main ones that do the Botox and all that shit.
resort to attacking black women's hair in an argument? You know, people argue in life, it's a normal thing. On social media, why are they so quick to attack a black woman's hair by saying, oh, where's your real hair? Or, oh, you're wearing a wig or a frontal wig?
Well, probably because that woman may have came for them first. You know.
Installation, whatever. You would.
It's not that a nigga's just coming for their hair. You know what I'm saying? But then again, why you can't grow your hair, shorty? Why you fucking your hair up at a young age? See, a lot of y'all be fucking y'all hair up, bro.
Think out of anyone,
I know the black women I've been with all have had long natural hair. You know what I'm saying? They wear braids, you know what I'm saying? But they've had natural hair.
They would understand it the most because they grew up with moms or maybe sisters as well.
And it's like they have natural hair and try to put a wig on. You got a whole long ass ponytail and you try to put a wig on. I'm like, come on, baby. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I got in that situation and I ain't even tell shorty. I was like, I ain't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I think I probably said something about, you know. I used to always tell her about her natural hair, though. You know.
Oh, but no. Anytime they're on the back foot, it's straight to the hair. They're dissing their own women's hair.
Now, this guy is saying something that largely I've seen before. When black women make the decision to change their hair tone, you know, black men come back and they criticize it. And then these black men are called misogynist. You know, you don't really appreciate what a black woman looks like. But at the same time, these hairstyles are not really to please black men at all. It's more or less
not what a black woman look like.
Insecurity issue. And this is what happens also when you look at.
They always go for the straight wigs, bro. Like, Straight weaves. Like, why you can't have a curly one?
The Nicki Minaj types. You look at the BBLs. You look at the Glorillas. When you see these cosmetic changes, instead of them saying that they have, insecurity about what they look like in the industry, ultimately it will come back or be tied back to a black male preference. And you'll hear the same thing, with Vivica A. Fox. Although when you look at her, at first she was exceptionally gorgeous. Even 4 to 5 years ago, in her older age, she aged gracefully. But what Vivica A. Fox did, she went and got a BBL, which in my opinion didn't serve her purposes at all.
At what age did she get the BBL?
Now the Botox injections
4 and 5 years ago
are making her face swollen. And so then again, when you hear some of the reasons for why these women are doing this, they're going to come back and say the same reason as to why they get the weave.
Because a black man.
The reality is this.
I made a
post
about how
no black men out here is out here talking about I want a woman with a BBL and weave, my nigga.
Men are upholding this whole texturism thing.
Niggas don't care, and they not gonna say nothing because they want to crack buns. They want to lick a pussy, bro. I'm telling you, niggas don't say shit. Damn.
I made a post about how black women are upholding this whole texturism thing in the black community, how we're the only ones complaining about certain textures. We're the only ones complaining about, not being able to manage our hair. Why are black women commenting talking about, oh, it's black men fault? What the fuck do black men got to do with the fact that you don't like your hair? Mind you, as a black woman, I have never met a black man who did not like natural hair. But for those of you who have, what the kind of do y'all even be around?
And I'm using the natural hair argument because this is the same argument that I want to use when it comes to women and their enhancements. And I know obviously not every woman will do what Glorilla is doing, but some may see her and feel that she looks beautiful and this is a goal for them. The reality is that a black male partner is not going to choose you because you have a BBL. He's not going to choose you because you're doing what Glorilla is doing. You have a rhinoplasty and all of that. The reality is for women who participate in these cosmetics.
She's a celebrity. It's not going to work for you. Her pool of niggas is way deeper than your pool of niggas.
Surgeries. I've never really seen it enhance their ability to get them in. I mean, let's look at Cardi B. She's gotten all of these things. And what has it gotten Cardi B? To be a side chick to Stephon Diggs. Woo! In the case of Nicki Minaj, she has Kenneth Petty, the jailbird.
Woo! He called her a jailbird. Called him a jailbird. I mean, she hold that nigga down though. Hey, you let me tell it. That nigga ain't no celebrity. He ain't no rapper. I heard he was like a industry behind the scenes music type nigga or something. I don't know. He ain't as big as Nicki Minaj. He ain't got more money than Nicki Minaj though. And if he a jailbird, she holding that shit down. Ain't gonna lie to you though.
To be a side chick to Stephon Diggs. Woo! In the case of Nicki Minaj, she has Kenneth Petty, the jailbird. Woo!
And y'all think Nicki Minaj can't get who she wants though? She can't get a so-called better in your opinion? If you calling him a jailbird, you don't think she can do that?
In Glorilla, she's still writing out her chapter, so we don't know what she will become. But the reality is that working on all of these things, which is your outer appearance, it shows that these women are more concerned about this instead of working on what.
That's what the world is concerned with. Everybody obsesses over materialistic things, of course.
But most people care about, which is who you are as a person. When you listen to what got Cardi B popular in the first place was not her BBL. It wasn't her surgery. It was people listen to her talk on Instagram. She was funny. She could connect with people. When you go to her Twitter spaces, that's what you hear now.
I don't know. Cardi B got some good music, I'd say. She had bangers.
Same thing with Nicki Minaj. That's what you hear now.
It's like everything Cardi B is on is a hit, low key.
People love them because of them. The same thing with Glorilla. She is relatable. And also in the dating market, if you're a woman, it's great to be attractive. But nothing was wrong with Glorilla in the first place. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because so many black men are talked down upon because you don't like black women in their own original format. And when black men talk about weave or these BBLs or these rhinoplasty surgeries in which,
bro, yo, when we say natural format, we talk about a full head of hair that you been growing, not no little short shit that we got. You know what I'm saying, though? That's due to yourself. Cause why is it some women can grow their hair and you can't? And why is it niggas that don't even take care of their hair, none of that shit, got long ass dreads? What the fuck are y'all women doing, man? Y'all lazy as fuck. That's what it really come down to. Y'all pay somebody else to do your own hair. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to, bro. You lazy as fuck. Don't ever in your life go to the gym, put on all this makeup to try to increase your appearance, but you never actually work out for real. Yeah, meanwhile, you got a neck roll. You know what I'm saying? You got a stomach hanging out. But you worried about wearing wigs and makeup and eyelashes and BBLs. Who the hell thinks about getting a BBL before going to the gym and you're under 200 pounds? Like, what the hell type of shit, dog?
They always talk what they don't like and women get them anyway. And when
you can't make this shit up, man. Growing up, I always thought women were like smarter than men. Just because, like, in school and shit, like, you know, I didn't pay attention in class and I had bad grades. It's like the girls always had good grades type shit, better grades. But that wasn't even necessarily true because all the valedictorians are majority men, boys. I think my valedictorian was a guy. The valedictorian before that was a dude. The valedictorian before that was a dude. You know what I'm saying? They just did their work and paid a little bit more attention. That's all that was. But growing up, nigga, I realized what the game really is, nigga. We the prize. We the prize.
Situations are put up on black men, there's no real accountability for why some of these sisters go for this, or at least create the pressure that their own female artists feel the need to do this. Because Meg Thee Stallion is not doing that to impress some man. I don't think that she's doing it to impress men.
So Meg Thee Stallion got BBLs too?
These are your women who are going to be the so-called, I don't know if you would call them role models for the next young ladies. No. But this is going to be the new standard of beauty.
There is no role models these days. It's just influencers, bro. So I guess that's your role model, but there's no role models, bro.
Flip side, a lot of these black men are
role models is the grown adults that you have in your life that actually got their head screwed on right
to continue to
that's
date,
your role model,
you know, out. All right, and
the one who gonna lead you down the right path. You know what I'm saying?
Date out, they're gonna date somebody who naturally looks like what these women are trying to become.
Woo! Right.
And that's gonna be the scary part. Why would some man date a woman who is going to be so genetically altered?
Right.
That you can go out and get a woman.
Bro, when it comes to me, I think about my kids. Like, I don't even have kids, bro. But I'm thinking about that. If I procreate with you, what the fuck they gonna look like? They gotta look good. I ain't an ugly person. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to make no ugly baby. You know what I'm saying? When I know what I can do though. You know what I'm saying? I know my potential though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to achieve that. You dig what I'm saying? Think about all that. So if you got BBLs and you look and everything about you is fake, the child is gonna come out looking not like you.
Not.
And then they're gonna be wondering, like, is this my real mama? That's crazy.
And we're not trying to say that all women will go through these processes, but again, you are seeing women risk their lives going through processes when the real process is just be a great woman. The real process is just be as beautiful as you can. The real process is just, hey, take care of yourself, go to the gym, and the man that will like you for you, he will like you for you as long as you put yourself out there, okay? Nobody's gonna give you more or less business because you have BBL. No guy is gonna like you less or more because you have BBL, because you have a rhinoplasty.
See, women don't understand this because all they are is looks. That's how they get the man. You know, the man doesn't care necessarily how you are until y'all start dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? The man is gonna holler at you based on how good you look, is what I'm saying. It's not until you treat him a certain way, then he moves accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Surgery. You're not going to get more or less friends. People are going to be drawn to you because you are drawing them to you the old-fashioned way.
Nigga said the old-fashioned way. It's always for women being how they look, bro.
And there is a saying that is so important.
That's why they be doing this shit, you know?
The more things change, the more they remain the same. And AI is here. There's so much.
And see, a lot of y'all women that do that because oh, that's how you get the man, that's how you look. You're not going to be able to keep some of these niggas because all they want to do is just clap your buns. You know what I'm saying? You gave them the BBL, the big lips, the you know what I'm saying? You gave them that, right? And so niggas just want to clap that. You're not really nobody though. You know what I'm saying? You're not worth nothing though.
Much going on in the world, but what we forget about as humans is that the greatest thing that we still have is human connection. And to make people feel valued, loved, cared about, adored, that's something that a BBL can't do. It's something that a rhinoplasty can't do.
Right,
and it's even something that money can't solve.
Right.
And when people focus on...
And usually when you got BBLs, you got personality issues.
Those things, it really kills all of this other stuff, because you know what happens at the end of the day? All this stuff backfires. The Botox backfires. The BBLs backfire. These rhinoplasty surgery backfires. And then these women keep going underneath a knife and going underneath a knife. You know, they end up looking like Lil' Kim. And it's just crazy how bad it can get when all that you had to do was, number one, love yourself and the skin that you're in.
Right, for a temporary satisfaction. Like your body, you can't prevent aging, bro.
And provide value to the world that had nothing to do about what you look like. And everything else will fall into place. Again, there's going to be people who don't like what you look like, or who think you're ugly, or who are going to think you're fat. But guess what? You can still get all of that stuff going on, rhinoplasties, the BBLs, and guess what? People can still think that you're ugly, right? And they can still think you're unattractive. It's not gonna change anything. Glorilla is not, I repeat, not gonna lose a fan base because girls think that her nose is too big or too small. She's not gonna lose a fan base because her butt is too small, or her butt is not big enough, or it's not wobbly enough.
Right.
Why does that have to be the case?
Right.
So guys, what do you think?
If anything, you gonna lose fans by keep getting all this Botox and shit. and going from young Michael Jackson to old Michael Jackson, man. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Transformation wise though.
Well, Shady Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. T-Bot, hit a 9.